Alright, welcome to Beyond Quick Tips powered by Astro Gaming. My name is Jared Dunphy, and today I'm going to be talking about how to counter automatic weapons in Halo 5. We're going to do a very quick video this time around, so let's just jump right into it. So a lot of my friends, whether they're casual or the very dedicated champion ranked players, I hear a very common complaint about automatic weapons. They'll talk about how they shred them so fast they don't have a single chance at fighting back with their pistol or BR. And honestly, I don't have that problem, and I think there's one simple thing that a lot of people overlook, and I'm going to talk about that today. So very, very simple today, so let's just jump right into it. So all the automatic weapons in Halo 5 have a thing called bullet spread or bloom. If you just hold down the trigger and start spraying your weapon, your reticle starts spazzing out and it's just making your bullets fly everywhere. And you can actually look at this if you use a wall. So I'm going to split this down the middle, and if you're very, very close to your opponent and spray, these bullets are going to go right there. It's going to be very, very tight spread, and all those shots are going to land. You're going to get a very quick kill. Now, this is very exaggerated, but at a long distance, shooting at the same wall or opponent, those bullets will spread out, and maybe, 10-15% of those bullets will actually hit your opponent while the rest are flying over his head or going around him. So, once again, this is a very exaggerated example, but this is what happens when you're fighting with these weapons at long range. So, as the defensive player, the one that's trying to avoid dying from one of these guns or these weapons, you have to keep that in mind. You have to maintain your distance. So, the first tip I have for you guys is to make sure you use your thruster pack. The moment you see somebody with an automatic weapon, whether it's a storm rifle, SMG, AR, whatever, the first thing you want to do is thrust backwards before they even fire a shot. If you let the storm rifle get a couple shots into you, you're already half shields or even no shields. You have to do it before you take a single bit of damage so you can stay alive longer. So once you thrust back, this guy's probably going to start spraying his automatic weapon at you. So you want to do something called a modified circle strafe. You want to run backwards, just hold your joystick back, and then start swinging it left and right just like this to put some movement into your character. This is like a little strafe while moving back at the same time. If you just run in a straight line, you're going to get taken down very, very quickly. So this is just the two simple things that I don't see a lot of people do enough in matchmaking. Even though these weapons, the storm rifle, SMG, AR, even though they're effective at close range and medium range, you need to treat them like a shotgun. If you see an enemy player with a shotgun, you're not going to run towards him. He's going to kill you. So what you got to do is just maintain the distance and make sure you hold on to your thrust for situations like this. You'll see that very, very often in Team Arena, where people will thrust around just to move around the map, maybe make a jump, and then they'll run into a player that has a storm rifle, and now they can't thrust back to try to survive. But other things to note, use that thruster pack to maybe get behind cover, to buy yourself some time, maybe bank a nade off the wall, whatever. But just the main idea here is to maintain your distance. Deny your opponent from getting that melee. That's very, very common, where you'll see a player run straight at you and then go for a melee attack. You have to try to avoid those things, and the best way to do it is maintain distance. The last thing I want to touch on is the assault rifle, SMG, SAW, those weapons. These weapons, from what I understand, have hit scan. So the moment you hit the trigger, it's going to instantly hit the wall. With something like a needler, suppressor, or storm rifle, these bullets have to travel. See how it takes a second for that bullet to hit the wall? So by you maintaining distance, you're giving yourself a fraction of a second, just maybe enough time to get that extra shot in to take down your opponent. If you're very, very close, those bullets are going to instantly hit you. But if you're, like I said, if you're a few meters away, that might buy you enough time to get that final BR shot in, or that last pistol shot in. So, that's all I really have for this episode of Beyond Quick Tips, guys. Very, very simple tip, but I think a lot of people don't think about this when they're playing because they're so, caught up in the action. But definitely consider this when you're playing Arena, Warzone, whatever. Just maintain your distance when you're fighting against these players with these kinds of weapons, and I'm sure you'll be fine. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions or suggestions for future episodes of Beyond Quick Tips, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, and thank you so much for watching.